What's up, guys? It's the event I've been waiting for. New Year's Eve is finally here. We'll go out and catch me as many Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle as I can. Enjoy the ride. Guys, it's 3:30 in the morning, December 31st, and we just finished the first round of the second part of this holiday event. And I'm like this little guy here. I'm ready to pass out. So tomorrow I'll go through all the footage we got. Let's just say we had an absolutely insane night, and I'm just really blown away with this event going on, and I can't wait to get back out there and play again tomorrow. All right, guys. So last night was our first time going out and actually getting to play in the second part of this holiday event, and I gotta say it was better than I expected. It was very good. We actually clocked out with 23 Bulbasaurs, 16 Charmander, 16 Squirtle, and we had 2 Charmeleons. We also ended up with a Blastoise, and the night ended with a surprise with us finding our Dragonite in the wild, which only makes my second one I've ever seen in the wild, so that was really awesome. The car was just absolutely covered in salt. It got destroyed, so we're currently in the car wash. We're getting it washed up. We're going out there again today. We're going to see what we can find. I still have to put together last night's video, so when I'm done doing that, this will obviously be in it. You'll be seeing it. So yeah, this event so far has been really awesome. It's not as the Pokemon don't show up as much as they did in the Halloween event, where like Ghastlies were everywhere, Cubones were everywhere. That doesn't seem to be the case with this event, but it's still it's just awesome. I definitely have, after transferring and everything, I'll definitely have more than 100 candies for each of the 3 of them. We also did find a very special Charmander. It was actually better than even finding a Charizard in the wild. We did find a 100% perfect IV Charmander, so I'm really excited to power that guy up and evolve that guy into Charizard. Hopefully I get the good moveset. And right now we're on our way to downtown, and we're gonna go back on the hunt and see what we can Guys, so here it is, out in the wild, us catching a 100% perfect IV Charmander. We did not hatch it. Both Challenger Amanda and I both got this 100% IV Charmander. So we have 2 chances to try and get the best possible moveset for Charizard. Really hoping for Ember Fire Blast. I know that might not be considered his best moveset, but I want that for the stab bonus. I also want a Charizard with Fire Blast. When I do the gym battles, I just like having the charge move that just has 1 long bar. I don't like any of the, 2 bars or 3 bars or the multiple bars. I just find it, I don't know, my battle style when I take down gyms, I just find that very annoying. And even in the wild, this Charmander had 617 CP. So when we go to evolve it, it's going to be a really high CP Charizard right off the bat without even needing to power it up. So as you see there, just got the appraisal for him. Obviously, he's battled with the best of them. All three of the stats he did mention. And I just had to do it. I went and I checked on Pokegenie, and there it is right there, 100% perfect, 15, 15, and 15 for all three. So really hoping again for Ember and Fire Blast. Here we're catching our first of 2 Charmeleons on the first night of going out and playing. It was very exciting. Unfortunately, we did not find a wild Charizard, so still going to try and make sure that happens before this event does end. Again, Charizard is my favorite Pokemon, so really want to be able to get the chance to actually just catch it in the wild. We did, however, run into this guy right here. We did see a Blastoise, and this was right around, I'd want to say, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. We did encounter a Blastoise, so really excited about that. He was really, really difficult to catch. He was a real pain to try and catch. And excuse me here, I'm just taking a screenshot of this screen there. But yeah, this Blastoise, and he was really low CP, 222 CP. And this guy, I want to say it took at least 4 or 5 minutes to actually catch this guy. It was just, I was struggling. But again, Challenger Amanda and I both did catch this guy. And what I was happy with, not his IVs, because his IVs were actually really poor, but I was happy with his moveset. He had the best moveset, Water Gun, Hydro Pump. It just sucks that his IVs weren't, where I wanted them to be. They weren't above 80%. Even now, as we start getting towards the later stages of the game, really looking for the 90%. But I guess I'll settle for 80 if I really have to. Basically, I'm just looking for anything that can battle with the best of them. But yeah, Water Gun, Hydro Pump. Here's the second Charmeleon we did find. So overall, it was just a really, really good night. And I'd like to amend my earlier statement that I said in the video about this not being maybe up to par with the Halloween, because maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't notice it, or maybe it might be right around the same as it was when we had the Ghastly and Cubone spawns from Halloween. And right now here you're seeing us catch our second Dragonite. Again, both Challenger Amanda and I did get the Dragonite. And this was actually where we decided to end the night. After we got the Dragonite, we're like, well, we're pretty much not going to top that, so it's time to go back home. So this was only our second Dragonite that we caught in the wild. We were really excited about it. But anyway, getting back to the event, not quite sure yet how I feel comparing it back to that Halloween event. I mean, it might be on the same page. What do you guys think? Do you guys feel like the spawns for the Halloween event were better, the spawns for this were better? Let me know in the comments below. Also, another thing I've noticed with the lures going for an hour, and them saying on the page from Niantic that, that would help increase your chances of getting the starters and their evolutions in the lures. I don't find that to be true at all. I found actually the best way to go and find them was actually just cruising around downtown, just going around to different spawn points that I knew about, was much more effective than just sitting at a lure trying to farm for them, because we did sit at lures for quite a long time, quite a few hours, and almost little to none of the Gen 1 starters would spawn there. I mean, you'd catch a Bulbasaur or a Squirtle here and there, but it was nothing like just actually getting out and cruising around. I mean, when we did that, when we were always moving, we were finding 2 a minute, something crazy like that. So just get out there, enjoy. This is it. This is the last event for 2016. All right, guys, that's all I got. I want to give a huge shout out and thanks to those who are watching my videos. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and share these videos. And I'll see you guys in 2017.